Welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to hit a back and shoulder workout. So let's get warmed up and do the thing. Warm up completed, mobilization finished. Now I'm going to start with an exercise that I really love. Sometimes when you change the way you're doing a movement, it hits that muscle a little bit differently. Sometimes you feel it more, sometimes you feel it less, but I really do feel this exercise in my rear delts and in my side delts. So we're going to start with a lying side raise. So grab a bench and let's do this. Is going to be a face pull. Again, I am going to be targeting my rear delts. But because you can't see the muscle when you're working it, oftentimes that muscle gets neglected. So usually, when you have the time, you should focus on working that muscle first whenever you're training your back. So I just did the lying side raise, and I'm going to go into a face pull, targeting again my rear delts. Okay, still working on my back. I'm going to go into a seal row. Now this is doing a row, but you have your chest supported, so all the focus goes on working your lats. So grab a high bench and let's go into seal rows. Back exercise, I'm going to be doing a wide grip lat pull down. Now oftentimes we are not able to change the size of our waist. Not always, because if you practice doing back pulls, we can bring it in a bit, but doing a wide grip lat pull down gives you the illusion of a smaller waist and helps you create a beautiful hourglass shape. So we're going to do some wide grip lat pull downs. We are going to end off the back section of our workout with a dead hang. I like to practice hangs every day. I might miss a day every now and then, but for the majority of the week, I would hang for at least 20 seconds a day. It's a great exercise to decompress your spine. If you find you spend a lot of time sitting, especially hunched over at a keyboard, then doing a hang for at least 20 seconds would be great for your back, for your shoulders, and also to correct any muscle imbalances. And of course, it helps you to test your grip strength. So now, let's hang. Moving over to the shoulder section of our workout, we're going to start with standing shoulder presses. Now when you are standing, as you press, you're also going to be engaging your core. What you need to be mindful of is arching too much. When you go into this position, when you're doing your presses, your core is not engaged at all. So you want to try to keep everything tucked in like this, keep the knees nice and soft, and let's do our shoulder presses that way. If you're seated while you do it, you're isolating the dumbbells. That's also fantastic, but I want to work my core a bit, so we're going to stand and do our shoulder presses. Now, I am not a big fan of doubling up exercises when you're trying to grow. But these exercises both would use the same weight anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now, let me explain. When we are doing movements like a squat and press, which I will do at times, a squat and a press, these exercises are not balanced. We can usually go way heavier in our squats than we can in our press. So we're actually downplaying our squatting motion for our upper body motion. I am doing a front and a side raise, but both of these movements would need a light weight. So no one exercise is being compromised. Get it? Let's do it. So that's the end of my workout. I've done all my exercises. I'm now going to practice some headstands and handstands because I like to add those in most of my workouts, especially in a shoulder day. So now we're going to try some headstands and handstands, and then we'll stretch and go on with our day. And that brings us to the end of today's back and shoulder session. In less than an hour, I was able to complete all the exercises. You really don't have to take a long time in the gym. If you want to be fit, just decide on it, commit to it, and you will be successful. Happy training!